This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Man, I finally found these guys. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare we're back here with another episode of Shadow Hearts. In the last episode, we found Keith's older brother, who is just a bat who dunked himself in some gold paint. At least that's what we feel like he is. And, well, we killed these guys in one shot. And we went to the dollhouse and found a book of flesh for Alice. How lovely. And we fought a crazy doll. But anyway, we gained, I had to fight a few battles off screen just to get these guys to form. And I got my wind elemental maxed out so we can get that. And Malice is going up like crazy. And Alice gained a level where she learned Resurrection, which brings target back to life and fully restored. So very nice. Yeah, she's the go-to healer for the game. You almost want to always have her in a group. So, all right, now and I fought the zombies in this room here. So let's show off that in the library really quick. Ghouls. Ghost of a young man that roams the dollhouse. His eyes are missing and he has fallen out of the circle of life. The circle of life. Anyway, one other thing I forgot to do in the last episode was check back here for an oracle earrings. Yeah, that was in my notes and I completely forgot about it. Whoops. But yeah, that's the MP increase item. So anyway, let's head on out and let's go back to Prague and check on Ewan. Yeah, there's some notes about him. So I wonder if he has something ties to that house or whatever. I mean, he did tell us about what was going on, but where is he? There's no one here. What the? A dark bloodstained pools where Ewan was standing. The stain looks like it spells out, "Thank you." I guess maybe he was a spirit or something like that from the... what's that? You're looking for the guy who asked you to do that job? Strange thing is, he vanished. Gives me the creeps. What? He was a ghost? I get it. Trying to scare me, right? Yeah, have you have anything to say? No. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay, then. So, now on to the next thing here after that. So, first, actually, I want to swap out my... Okay, I'm going to do a couple things really quick. I'm going to swap out my group and clear the malice, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're done with that. Just cleaned up some stuff, and now we want to go to the ancient ruins. You get this from reading the... you have to have read the book of rituals to unlock this area. So if you haven't, it wouldn't appear. So anyway, let's head into the ritual, or ancient ruins, I mean. So seems a very nice place. Creepy in its own way. Ooh, how lovely. Let's take a rest here. Now, I probably could have shown off getting the... whoops. Come on. Stupid memory card. Have to keep finagling it. So, but yeah, remember in the Book of Rituals where it said something about following the rainbow-colored path? And what's this? Seems to be a lot from the inside. Yeah. Oh, and a pool of water here. You can see something beneath the water, but we can't get to it yet, so we have to go through this place. There's 3 new enemies in this place to be aware of, so... What's this? Receive the angel earrings. Alright. And those are the SP increase. So you know that they say follow the rainbow path or whatever? Well, remember your colors in school, kids? If you don't remember the colors, remember Roy G. Biv. Beekman taught me that one, so... Yeah, let's go down the red path. And just follow them until, see, red, orange. I guess that's orange. Anyway, we got a new enemy here. We got the Basilisk, which is a fire type of enemy. So, yeah, let's just summon him on and beat the crap out of him. We're going to commensurate Operation Beat the Crap Out of You. How do you feel? How do you like them apples? Oh, yeah, and I put Zhuzhen in the group just to get him some experience. He's really far behind. So, and I already got a... Ooh, you got a lot of HP. Kind of looks like a kobold or something like that, you know. God, I really hate how, like, Alice's his book is, like, so thin, like, Judgement Ring wise, so... But yeah, I needed Zhuzhen to get some levels, because Margaret got up to, like, level, 38 or something like that, so that was pretty decent. Not where I wanted to go perfectly, but... Yeah, that doesn't look like orange to me, really. That looks like yellow, but we're just going to say that's orange and go with it, so... And then yellow. Roy G. Biv. Yeah, it was Beekman's World. I don't know. At least in my country, that's who it was. There was also Mr. Wizard, Beekman, Bill Nye the Science Guy. But anyway, Roy G. So green. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. And then I don't remember the Beekman World theme really weirdly enough, despite me liking that show a lot more. But anyway, we got another new enemy here. The Asp. He is a water elemental. But I don't have the... I don't have the fire guy with me, so I'm just gotta use aim on again, so. So close. I've got a crucifix on, so you can't do anything to me. Yeah, most of the bosses usually some do status affliction, so crucifixes are basically the best best accessory in the game for that, because they cover everything. I was hoping that'd do enough damage, so oh well. I mean, this will do it for sure. Yeah, we actually only got one more guy to go, so. Ooh, Shushin gained a level, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need those levels for one item in particular I need to get, so. Okay, oh, we almost forgot. This, we get a lottery ticket here, so Roy. Green, so Roy G. Biv. That's more indigo, or not indigo, that's more of a light blue, but whatever, that'll work, so. And then indigo, which is this right here. Yeah, seems simple enough, as long as you know your colors, boys and girls. But I always remember my colors like a good little boy. And violet is the last one here, so let's go through there. Alright, where does this take us, I wonder? It takes us around in a weird circle. It's kind of creepy music for this place. But anyway, yeah, after we do that, we unlock this little area here. And inside, well, inside as soon as we get to it anyway. I had to run all the way around this thing here. Actually, is there anything over here to actually check? No, I didn't think so. It's more ambiance than anything. Can we check this thing? Nope. Alright, well anyway. Inside this chest we get the gold thread the gold thread coat, which is Alice's best armor in the game. Not a huge jump, well, better for a spirit, but still nice all the same. Let's take a look at a long robe filled with the memories of martyrs past. The wearer feels as if he is wrapped in a warm light, embroidered with ancient symbols that cuts light darkness damage in half. Yeah, definitely worth, especially making the final dungeon a lot easier if we do all this. You can do it without all this stuff pretty easily, actually, but it just makes it even easier if we, well, I don't know if I'd say the final dungeon is super easy. But anyway, we want to leave now, because we have to leave this place to activate the next segment. So after checking that, let's check the valuables again and check the Book of Rituals. So it says, it's different this time. Old book engraved with the image of Mount Olympus. It says, Controller of the Rainbow, go backwards like a devil. Follow the royal garden to the drops of blood. Yeah, you have to beat it once, then do that, and then it gives you a new text there before. So, yeah, I don't know how many people were able to, I don't think I figured that out the first time I played this game either. I don't think I got every single secret because I was like, you know, how are you supposed to know to recheck the book again? You think that's it. So, you know, but no, one more to go. So we have to just, basically we have to do it backwards is all we have to do. So instead of Roy G. Biv, you know, we go Riv, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, we just have to take everything differently. So indigo or violet, indigo here. I mean, I could say them all out all day long. So, but yeah, nice little different puzzle. I'll admit, nothing too crazy, but something a little bit different. You know, nothing that'll rack your brain to the extremes. Not that I don't mind doing that, but every once in a while, I don't always want to fight or do something too crazy in my games. Yeah, the place is definitely not the craziest place for when it comes to experience and stuff like that. Yeah, they're only giving me like 3,000 per thing, so, but still. And there's only one monster per thing, so that's why I'm not getting a whole lot of it. So anyway, on to yellow. Yeah, that can throw you off a bit just because yellow and orange are only slightly different from each other. So I mean, I guess that's how it is in the color spectrum, but you know. For me, I mean, I'm not colorblind, but sometimes I have, maybe it's because of my age or something like that, sometimes some colors start meshing together, you know? Especially when they have a million versions of the same color, you know? This is red, this is dark red, this is beet red, you know, da 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 da. Got freaking back attacked, jeez. Just came up like a gosh darn jack-in-the-box trying to double team your girlfriend or something like that. I mean, what I mean to say is love is blind or something like that, anyway. Anyway, once again, the water recedes after going backwards. And as soon as the door wants to open and take its sweet time. Okay, but before we go down these stairs, we want to be healed up. Let's see. I'm pretty good, actually. Really, the only big thing I would suggest is having crucifixes on everyone. After that, it doesn't really matter. I guess whatever works for your build and everything like that. So, you know, I'll keep the monkey rings on you. Even though that lowers your SP, but... And for most of this fight, I'm pretty much going to have just two support characters for the way this boss... Well, actually, the next couple boss fights are going to be kind of like that, actually. Oh, yeah, let's get Priest earrings just to reduce her arc casting a bit. And... Let's see... I don't really want to lower SP or enough as it is. I guess just do the... Anne's Cross thing on that, so that'll work. Alright, we also want to save it, obviously. Just in case. I shouldn't die to this, but you never know. But anyway, let's go down. Down, down. What the? Who's that weird, freaky thing? Alright. But yeah, like I said, Yuri's probably going to be doing the brunt of the damage for this fight, so just leave it all up to him, really. So, who disturbs my sleep? You look like a biblical version of an angel. But I disturb your sleep. You can call me the Sandman for boss time against Seraphim himself. Oh, yeah, you do look like kind of an angel, except you have no skin. He is with Rainbow Light, and good lord! Yeah, this guy hits like a tank. Yeah, we're pretty much going to have to use Alex's arc ability like all the time. It's crazy. So, he doesn't have a ton of HP. He only has 4,000 HP and 990 MP. So, no class. He drops a nice weapon, 60,000 experience, and 30,000 in cash. Yeah, Yuri's basically our attacker for this whole thing. So, let's go with Amon because he's neutral class. So, and yeah, it's going to be up to... Zhuzhen and Alice to basically be support for all this, so. Especially when you start up your attack like that. Oh yeah, and see, that ability he just did, Divine Punishment, can give you a random assortment of status and ring ailments. It is really annoying. This is why you want crucifixes on everyone. So hopefully you've got crucifixes by this point in the game. All of them by this point. This is why I saved this guy for after doing all the other ones. So we'd be prepared to go, so. Oof. Yeah, luckily Zhuzhen had enough levels to not die in one hit or whatever, so... what do I want to do on him? I mean, really, there's really not much... I mean, Zhuzhen's probably not the best character for this point, but I wanted to give him some experience, so... And really, like I said, most part, he's going to be just supporting. So if we can do a little bit of damage, sure. Ow. Ah, dang it. He used his finger guns on me. Oh well. Ow. God, this guy hurts like a tank. May have to actually use a mind body revival to heal Alice, just because Zhuzhen's like too slow for this. It means I have to resort to taking a turn away from everything else. So Luckily, she gets healed completely. Yeah, better arc again. Yeah, this is where all your MP's gonna go, is to this thing, so. Yeah, for being I'm so glad this guy doesn't have a ton of HP just because of this. You know, his physical attacks are really strong too, so. Yeah, we'll keep helping. I probably should just block with him or defend with him, but. And level-wise, I might be a bit behind, so. Ow. Especially Zhujin. Ow, that's bad. Well, it's not the worst thing. It's not good, I can say. Yeah, if you think that some of the boss fights are going to take a long time, wait till we get to the next guy. Oof. That boss is going to take a hot minute. At least he didn't attack again. Why? I don't get why the game keeps, like, having everyone hit Alice. Like, clearly Yuri's in the front. Like, he's the one who should be taking the brunts, but no. Keeps hitting Alice. Maybe the AI knows that she's, like, her and Jushin are the weakest party members, so. Ow. Yep, arc again. I'm have to start using MP restoring items on her. But luckily I'm doing like at least 500 damage per turn with Yuri if I get lucky. So, you know, that's eight turns out to do full damage with Yuri against this creature, so. If we get some strikes, all the better. Oh, there we go. You can actually hit Yuri every once in a while. Who knew? Oh, nice. I think I just gotta defend with her. Just so if that guy decides to go full attack on her. Yeah, it won't kill her. Nope, Divine Punishment again. Rainbow-colored skies. It's triple rainbow across the sky. Yep, arc again. Yep, arc's like, well, one of the best spells of the game, obviously, because it heals everyone, but it is kind of adamant we need to use arc all the time. This is why I brought Alice with me. I mean, you could probably work with some of the other characters, but we'd be dragging out the fight so much because, you know, Yuri wouldn't be able to do all the damage because I'd basically have to heal with him, you know, the whole time. There we go. Choke on that, yeah, Angel wannabe. Whew. Anyway, everyone gains a level for that. And we get the Volt Snipe ability, which is Haley's ultimate weapon. And we maxed out our water elemental, too. Nice. And that's it. Yeah, no, other than fighting him, there's no dialogue with the character saying anything otherwise, so. So I need to find the final monster for this place. I'm missing one monster called the Sweeper, which I don't know what's up with me missing, like, one monster every once in a while, so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get him, grind for him really quick, and one, I'm also going to go heal all this HP back, so I'll be right back. All right, finally found this guy. Jiminy Christmas. This took like, I swear it took like 30 minutes of searching for this guy to appear, but anyway, we got the Sweeper enemy. Just lost my place there for a second. Sweeper, he is Earth Elemental, so. Forgot what monster he's a reskin of, but. Yeah, I brought Keith and Haley here just to get them some levels. Nothing. know why. Just something about smacking you with that like limp wrist is like funny or something like that. Anyway, I just gotta leave it up to good old Yuri to take this guy on. So yeah, and he's down. Oh, and I gained Haley and Keith gained levels, and Haley ended up at level 36. Ended up getting the Black Hole ability, which is his dark elemental. As you can see here, he's got a light, wind, earth, water, another wind, dark. So yeah, he covers most of the stuff, most of the rainbow of abilities and stuff like that. So, and in this dungeon, as soon as you do the beat the Seraphim, you can't go back into that room. All the colors just go to the red, red, yellow, and the violet part of the room, so you can't go back down to that little area. Not that there's any real reason to, but so I'll let you know. Anyway, let's check the monsters of what we just fought in there. All right, we got the Asp. Malicious ghost of a vengeful snake has the ability to make people fall asleep. The victims are strung up in front of their houses with their heads turned inside out. Ugh. Masculus, pet transformed by drinking Asp's saliva, it has lost its mind but still recognizes its owner's voice. It breathes, its breath stinks. Dude, you stink! And the Sweeper, realized form of various poisons in the ground. Its body is filled with harmful gas and it also has eyes on its back. What is it talking about? Let's take a look. If only the rotation was a bit faster. I mean, I guess, sort of. I mean, you can see multiple eyes. I guess that makes sense. But anyway. Oops. And finally, the Seraphim. Incubus that calls itself by an angel's name. It flies on the night of new moon with 6 beautiful wings. It eats the souls of girls while they're dreaming. Just that whole not having any skin on them. It's just like, yeah. So, all right. So the next area to go to is the Cave Temple. And you get this by reading the Immigrate manuscript. However, with this place is the boss for this place takes a long time to fight because of how much HP he has and a lot of restrictions to him. So what I want to do really quick is I want to buy some stuff before I do that fight. I'm going to do a lot of this stuff off screen. I just want to show what I'm doing for this purpose specifically. Is I want to go to this silent peddler here. Whoops. Actually, do I have it? One thing I want to do is I eventually do want to get a belt of power just to kind of have it. But really the one thing I want to do is I actually just want to get a bunch of Terra extracts here because, yeah, this is the cheapest way to... I mean, if you don't want to spend like, was it 5,000 per Terra extract, you can just take 100 steps and with the, obviously with the pedometer and the accelerator, you could go into like a weak dungeon, just run around and stuff like that and get quite a few of those. For bosses up ahead. But I also want to buy some, yeah, see, okay, it's 5,000, which you could get it down to 2,500, which ain't too bad. So it depends if you want to spend 2,500 gold or whatever on that, or if you want, well, 2,500 if you can get 50% off, which really is kind of hard to do when you think about it. I also want to buy some mana extracts and pure extracts. As well. Not too many pure extracts. I don't need too many of those. I'm going to need them for stuff up ahead. And the mana extracts, I want to get a few of those as well. I want to at least get up to 10. And then the Terra extracts, I'll buy a few of those, but then I'll use my footsteps for the rest of those. Actually, I might just use the footsteps or all of them so I could save the money for the extracts and stuff like that. But I'm going to have to save and repeat multiple times to do that. Oh, yeah, and I also want to grab some third keys as well. That's going to help with getting damage down a lot faster. Just to, like, you know, get a bunch in one attack, so that way we can reduce the length of that. So, but yeah, I'll do that off screen, so I'll be right back after I clean that up. Alright, we took care of the stuff I wanted to get, all the items and everything like that, so let's head on to the Cave Temple. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over Haley's equipment that I got there, because I never read the Punk Jacket or the Volt Snipe, which is on a previous episode, so that was like something from like One Piece or something like that. A weapon invented by an alchemist called Skin of Teeth. Its shape and power are very unique. It strikes fear in enemies. And the punk jacket? A leather jacket typically worn by street punks. The sharp metal spikes express their young rage. Kind of looks like something from Fist of the North Star. Reinforced with steel plates, perfect for fighting, cuts wind damage in half. And I think I already went over the demon sword before, so... Alright, I'm putting Keith and Haley here just to get them some experience, because like in the previous dungeon with the colors, you have to go through this twice, so... Okay, so anyway, the way to get here is through the Emigre notes, so if you read that, it tells you like where to go, so... Alright, I just have to look at my notes, because you do actually have to go through this in a specific pattern, like the book says, so... Alright, let's see if there's anything we can check here. Oops. There's something carved into the wall. Yeah, that's where we're actually supposed to go in the cavern. If we go the wrong way, we have to redo the dungeon again, so... let's go through the door here. Okay, so... Let's go north first. And we find a chest here. Receive the priest earrings. Very nice, very nice. Oops. Yeah, the MP consumption very reduced, which would help in some fights, that's for sure. Okay, want to go back. Sorry, I'm actually having to look at my notes for this one, because this is one of those things I don't remember right off the top of my head. So, okay, we want to go west. Then we want to go north. Then we want to go west again. Then we want to go south. Then we want to go south again. I mean, if you basically just take a look at that chart, I mean, that's pretty much what you have to do. Okay, and then this time we want to go north, because there's a chest here. And we get a lottery ticket for there, so back... Whoop. Oh, I pressed that button way too fast, so sorry about that. I don't even know what it said, so... Anyway, let's go this way. West, and then north. Wow, none of the monsters are wanting to fight me today, are they? Well, I guess that's good. Okay, and we find the save point here, so let's save that really quick. Alright, and then go north. Let's see, yep, that's it. Okay. Alright, anyway, and here we get the Mantle of Shivering. That's Keith's ultimate weapon, ultimate armor in the game. So let's go and equip that. Yeah, nice little chunk of difference there. Oh, well, maybe not in spirit defense, but in physical defense, so. What did it say? Yeah. A hunting mantle worn by Darkness Clan. The tears and blood of the young virgins that were their prey have made a complex pattern in the lining. Cuts earth and wind damage in half. So this is basically a way to like reduce their initial weaknesses for being a certain element. That's why you get their ultimate armors in the game, so that way they can be used. But we need to leave this place before we can go on to the next area. So make sure you have a decent amount of characters built. Well, since we didn't fight any enemies there's actually 3 enemies we're supposed to fight in there. I'm gonna have to grind for those guys off screen for that one. But after we get the item, we have to actually go into the valuables and check the Emigre notes again, manuscript. This time it says, Stone Temple, take the path of the right dragon. The smell of violets have been replaced by tiger lilies. So, all right, let me go ahead and swap out, since we're actually going to go straight to the boss fight in this case after doing this one. So I was hoping to get Haley some experience, but that is not how the game wanted it to go for me today. So we're going to go ahead and remove his equipment. Whoops, I meant to take off. All right, we're going to put Alice back on because, yeah, I kind of need Alice. So, all right. Oh, I was about to say I was going to do some acupuncture. Actually, I could show you what acupuncture is for some of the characters. I never actually showed it off because I never had a really reason to, but now I have the final weapons of the game, I can do that. The reason I want to show you is just some of the dialogue that you get from doing it in the first place. So, yeah, let's raise the attack power and get some... I'm one of those guys that's probably just going to end up raising attack power and hit area because it'll leave it basically as even for the most part. But I'll raise my hit area once just to show you like what happens when you do that. So let's do it, Keith. Ah, so that's how you do it. What a strange ritual. I must learn to do this. Session in progress. Please wait. Alrighty. Everything's done. I hope it was good for you too. But yeah, everyone has a unique dialogue for it. Some of them are accepting of it. Others are like, yeah, get off me. You know, like Yuri's kind of like that. So, but anyway, yeah, I want to use Keith and Alice for this. So let's go back to the cave temple now that we got the new notes there. All right, let's see. I guess, yeah, I want to still use that. Let's put it on the accelerator on her. I mean, I guess I could use the experience if I do fight anything on the way there. And then just a crucifix so we don't get stabbed with anything. But yeah, there's supposed to be 3 different enemy types in here, and yet I didn't run to any of them. But anyway, if we check the thing there now, it looks the same as before, but it is different. So, all right. Okay, so let's see. Basically, what we're doing is we have to flip the map. Is basically what we're doing. Okay, so. Let's see. Sorry, I just have to look at my notes really quick. So, okay, we want to go north again at the beginning. And receive the 5th key, which I might actually use on this guy, depending on how things go, just because I want to go through it really fast. So, but anyway, instead of going west this time, we're going to go east. East, north, east, south, south, east, and north for another treasure. And here we get the keys of success. Did I show off the key to success item? I probably did at one point, but yeah, that's the one where you keep going over and over and over again to do it. So, but anyway, actually, I might use that on the boss too, just like I said. So, but anyway, let's go back and go east, and then north, and then east, and the save spot, which we really need to use for this part here. So, all right, let's go ahead and save it. Yeah, the reason why, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of obvious reasons, but the reason you want to save it here because of just how hard this boss is. So, yeah, make sure to heal crucifixes and everything you can. But what awaits us inside that room? What monster will be so tough to make us, like, use items against it? And what about those masks? Is there anything we can do to fight those things and perhaps save Alice's condition? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Shadow Hearts. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.